Hello students, welcome back to our channel. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about important questions of science. Okay, and I hope all of you are doing well in your examinations. Okay, and next examination is science. So though it's late, but what to do, students? As I have told you that I will upload the important questions. So here we go. So straight away, let us start with the chapter number 1. Okay, chapter number 1, there is two topics which are totally deleted, that is corrosion and rancidity. Corrosions and rancidity is deleted for this year. Okay, so you don't need to study corrosions and rancidity. Okay, next, the important questions from this chapter is, first of all, you have to learn the balancing properly. Okay, redox reaction balancing is very important from here, and for that page number 15 in your textbook, question number 5. Okay, sub number B and D is important. Okay, question number 5, B and D is important. Okay, next, question number 6, B, C is important. Question number 6, B and C is important for balancing. Okay, then question number 7 is also important. Okay, and the question number 8 is also important. So dear students, don't forget to study this balancing is very important for this chapter. Next, beside balancing, you have to study from here, what is balanced chemical equation, why should chemical equation be balanced. Question number 4, page number 15, question number 4. Okay, another questions which are important are regarding the reactions. Okay, here we have to study the types of reactions. There are 4 types of reactions. All the 4 types of reactions you have to study. Okay, type of chemical reactions like combinations reactions is there. You have to study the definitions along with the chemical reactions. Okay, again there is like decompositions reactions also you have to study properly along with the reactions. Okay, next is double displacement reactions. This one also you have to study it along with the reactions, and oxidation and reductions reactions you have to study along with the reactions. Beside that, there are a few more questions here in chapter number 1, like why should magnesium's ribbons be cleared before burning in air. That is page number 6, question number 1, 2 and 3 are important. Definitely you need to study that. Chapter number 1, page number 6, question number 1, 2 and 3. All the 3 questions needs to be important. So generally it used to be asked, so kindly study these questions. Page number 10, question number 1 is important. Okay, page number 10, question number 1 is important, so must study it. Okay, okay. So from these questions, basically you will get one MCQ and 1 3-mark questions will be coming from here. Okay, and that 3-mark questions, there will be no choices. Okay, it will be only 1 questions. So if we are done with chapter number 1. Next, moving on to chapter number 2. So chapter number 2, okay, in chapter number 2, what you have to do is, here you will be getting 1 MCQ questions, 1 1-mark questions, and there will be 1 3-mark questions from chapter number 2. Okay, so all of you should mark it. Page number 29, table number 2.3 is important. Every year you will see a question from here. Let it be objective questions or one objective question generally comes from here, like in milk or curd what acid is present, or ant sting what is acid is present. Those things you need to study it properly. Okay, this table you need to go through it properly. Okay, for 1-mark questions. Okay, next important questions from here is like yeah, from here the next important questions will be like what are the how is bleaching powder prepared. Okay, what is the uses of it. Okay, got it. This is very important. Baking soda and all, it's already asked in 2022, so chances are very less, but bleaching powder you need to study it properly. Washing soda, how it is prepared, how what are the uses of it, and plaster of Paris, what are the uses and how it is prepared. You must study this. I repeat, bleaching powder preparations, uses, and reactions you must study. Then washing soda preparations, uses is important, and plaster of Paris preparations, uses is important for the upcoming exams. Okay. Next, sodium hydroxides preparations, uses is important. Okay, got it? So kindly study it properly. And from this chapter some more questions are important. Okay, here for 3 marks, in this chapter you will be getting a questions like what is neutralizations reactions, give 2 examples. Neutralizations reaction and give 2 examples. And another one is what are antacids, explain the role of providing relief from the stomach ache. That is page number 36. Okay, exercise questions. Okay, next in this chapters one important topic is what you have to study the yeah, page number 34, questions. Question number 1. Okay, question number 2, 3, and 4 is also important. You need to study it properly. Okay, then yeah, there are 4 to 5 questions. Those questions slightly you can go through. Okay, like what is a natural indicator and what is an like synthetic indicators. Okay, name some natural indicators and synthetic indicators. That one you have to learn it properly. Okay, got it? Okay, fine. After that you have to study how metal carbonate and metal hydrogen react with acid. These questions, how acid and bases react with each others. Okay, along with the reactions, whatever I'm telling you, along with the reaction you have to study. From here you may get 1 MCQ also, or you may get 3 mark questions as well. Okay, reactions of metal oxides with acids. These reactions, kindly see it, what happens when metal oxide react with acids, and reaction of non-metal oxide with base. Okay, what do acid and bases have common in them? Okay, what is the most common thing among between the acid and bases? You have to study that questions. What happen acid or bases, what happen when acid and base is treated with the water solutions? Okay, okay, how strong are the acid or bases? How to find out whether acid is stronger acid or it's a weaker base. You have to find how to find out that one. You have to study it properly. Okay, so these are some important topics which you need to study from these chapters. Okay, next we are moving on to chapter number 3, metals and non-metals. Okay, so first important thing you need to study from this chapter for 3 marks. From this chapter you will be having 5 mark questions. Okay, and 1 objective question for 1 mark and 1 MCQ. Okay, so for 5 mark I will suggest that you should study like classification of metal and non-metal on the basis of their physical properties. Classifications of metal and non-metal on the basis of their physical properties. Okay, it's important, very very important. You need to study it properly. Okay, next at least 5 to 6 points you have to mention it when you are classifying. Okay, because it comes for 5 marks, so you have to mention at least 5 points. Okay, next you have to study from here page number 42, questions number 1. It's important. Okay, so you need to study it properly. Okay, page number 42, question number 1. Next, what is anodizing? Okay, in page number 44 there is a questions. Do you know that topic? Okay, so you have to study from there what is anodizing. Okay, and another one is like aqua regia. Okay, page number 46, what is aqua regia, you have to study. And another one in page number 47, activity, relative reactivity of metals. There is a sequence given. Okay, you have to study which one is the most reactive, which one is the least reactive, and which one, how to arrange them in the order of increasing or decreasing reactivity. It's important. So this table you have to study, page number 47, table number 3.2. you need to learn it properly. Okay, fine. And okay, next, how do metal and non-metals react with each other? That is important. And in page number 50, there is one important topic, properties of ionic compounds. You need to study it properly. Okay, properties of ionic compounds, it is also important. And another thing, in page number 51, write the electron dot structure of sodium, oxygen and magnesiums. Okay, so the formation of Na2 MgO by the transfer of electrons. Okay, this is also important questions. Okay, in page number 51. Okay, next, in page number 52, there is one table, a chart type, where it is said steps involved in the extraction of metal from its ore. Okay, this is very important, you must study it. Page number 52. Okay, steps involved in the extraction of metals from its ore. This is a 5-mark questions, you must study it properly. Okay, next, what is roasting and what is calcinations? Okay, study it properly. Got it? And again, other things you need to study from here is why extracting of metal towards the top of the activity series. Okay, so this is page number 54. Okay, topic number 3.45. Okay, so this topic you need to study it properly. 54, extracting metals towards the top of the activity series. It's an important question, you need to study it properly. Okay, next is 55, name 2 metals which are found in the nature in the free state. Page number 55, question number 2. It's important, need to study it properly. Okay, next, page number 55, question number 3 is also important, need to study properly. Then okay, next, how metal can be differentiated from non-metals on the basis of 3 chemical properties. This is important, page number 59, question number 15. It's very important, you need to study it. Okay, next, page number 58, what are amphoteric oxide? Give 2 examples of amphoteric oxides. It's important, so need to study that question also. Page number 58, question number 6 exercise. Okay, next, give reason, question number 18. Page number 59, question number 18, give reasons. There are 4 questions, you need to study that also. Okay, then again, page number 60, question number 20, differentiate between metal and non-metal on the basis of their chemical properties. So that question is also important. Okay, you need to study it properly. Okay, and choose the correct, of course you have to study it properly. Okay, next, moving on to carbon and its compound. Okay, so carbon and its compound, in this chapter you will be getting 1 2-mark questions, 1 3-mark questions, and 1 objective 1 mark, and 1 MCQ will be coming from this chapter. Okay, so for 2-mark questions, page number 64. Okay, what would be the electron dot structure? Question number 1, what would be the electron dot structures of a carbon dioxide which has a formula CO2? So this electron dot structure of CO2 is important. Electron dot structure of methane is important. In the same page number on the top it is given. Okay, so you need to practice it properly. Methane and CO2 by electron dot structure. Another thing, page number 65, versatile nature of carbon. Explain the versatile nature of carbon. This one you need to study it properly. Okay, page number 65, chapter number 4. Next, what is saturated and unsaturated carbon compounds? This question is asked in last year's exams. Okay, if you want to study, you can go through. Or else electron dot structure of ethane, it is there in page number 66. Electron dot structure of ethene, it is there in page number 67. Need to study it properly. Okay, next. Okay. Next, structure of benzene is important. Okay, structure of cyclohexane is important, and a structure of a C4H10 is important. Okay, so you need to study it properly. Next is homologous series. What is homologous series? In page number 69, you need to study this topic. Okay, and nomenclatures, basic nomenclature, you need to study in page number 71. There is one question: how many structure isomer can be drawn for pentane? This question is important. And what will be the formula and electron dot structure of cyclopentane? It is important. Question number 3. Okay, so these are some important questions. And in page number 72, combustions. What is combustions? Give its chemical reactions. It's important, so need to study properly. Oxidation and its chemical reaction is important. Additions, reactions and its chemical reactions is important. 3 reactions they may ask you for 3 marks along with the reactions, so kindly study the definitions along with the reactions. Then substitutions, reactions along with the reactions taking place, okay, is important. Okay, next, properties of ethanol. Okay, properties of ethanol, reactions of ethanols and all those things you need to study it properly. Okay, properties of ethanoic acid also you need to study it properly. Okay, what is oxidizing agent? Page number 77. And then the very important one is what is esterifications reaction in page number 76. Reaction with ethanoic acid, you need to study it properly. Okay, and then cleansing action of soap along with the structure of micelles. Okay, this is very important for this year exams. Okay, cleansing action of a soap, mechanism of cleansing action of a soap along with the diagram of micelles. Okay, so exercise question 8, page number 81. Okay. Question number 6 is important. Exercise questions, page number 81. Question number 6 important. Question number 7 is important. Okay, and question number 10 is important. Question number 11 is important. Question number 13 is also important. Then question number 17 is important. Question number 19 and 20 is very important, so need to study it properly. Okay, chapter 5 is deleted totally from your syllabus, so need not to study chapter 5. Okay, moving on to chapter number 6. Okay, in chapter number 6, dear students, we have 1 5-mark questions and 1 2-mark questions. Okay, no MCQ will be coming. Okay. Okay, for 2-mark questions, page number 100, question number 1, 2, 3 and 4 is important. You need to study it properly. Okay, got it? For 2-mark questions. Next, another 2-mark questions are that what are the events which occurs during the process of photosynthesis? Page numbers 101. 3 points are given, you need to study that. Okay, page number 101. What are the events that occurs during photosynthesis? You need to study this question, very important. Okay, next, in page number 104, you need to study the human elementary canals. Okay, the diagram of human elementary canals along with the descriptions and labeling properly, you have to study it. Okay, it is very important. Human elementary canals is important. Page number 104. Okay, then next, Next, you have to study in page number 106, question number 1. What are the difference between autotrophic and heterotrophic nutritions? Question number 2, 3, 4, and 5 is important. You need to study it properly for 2 marks. Okay. Next, moving on to page number 110. Question number 1 is important. Okay. Question number 4 is important. Okay, so you need to study it properly. Next, here diagrams of human heart, okay, is important. Properly you study it. Okay, fine, you have to study it properly. And then okay, so human heart, you need to study it properly. Okay, along with the descriptions. Okay, next we need to study page number 115. What are the necessary question number 2, 4, and 5 you need to study. Page number 115, question number 2, 4, and 5 need to study it properly. Okay. Okay, then question number 107, page number 116, artificial kidney. What is artificial kidney? You need to study from here. Okay, properly. Next, page number 117, what are the amount of urine produced regulated? How is the amount of urine produced regulated? That one you need to study it properly. Okay, and then okay, so these are some important topics which I told you, which you need to study it properly. Okay, from this chapter, from chapter number 7, page number 123, you need to study about the reflex arc diagram. You need to practice it properly for 3 marks. Okay, this is important. Then you need to practice 100, page number 124, human brains properly. You need to practice it. It's very, very important. Dear students, from these chapters there are some topics which are deleted. Topic number 7.1.3 is deleted, 7.1.4 is deleted, so no need to study these things. Then page number 128, question number 1, 3, and 5 you need to study it properly. Okay, then moving on to page number 131, there is a table, some important hormones and their functions. So these important hormones and their functions properly study, like growth hormones, insulin. Okay, this thing you need to study it properly. Their glands and their functions is important. And another thing from here is question number 2, page number 131, question number 2 is important questions. You need to study it properly. Okay, okay, so you need to study these things properly. Okay, next moving on to chapter number 8. Okay, different methods, modes of reproductions by a single organisms, asexual reproductions. You need to study it properly. Okay, like vegetative propagations and all those things. Okay, flowers, longitudinal section of flowers, it is being asked in 20 also, 22 also, so this year I'm not expecting it. Okay, from page number 140, why is vegetative propagation practice for growing some types of plants? This is important. Why DNA copying is essential part of process of reproduction. Page number 142, the germination of pollen on a stigma is an important diagram. Along with that, descriptions, all the parts ka description, you need to study it properly. This is very important. Germination of pollen on a stigma. Male and female reproductive system is also important for the diagrams. Okay, so you practice it properly. Okay, 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 dear students, since the video is getting a little longer, so we'll continue it in the next videos. Till then, thank you.